This is capital P. This is P, and we're back February the 17th, 2019. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all the latest unboxing videos, review videos, and etc. So, we're going to talk Jordans, as you can see in the title. Basically about the Jordan release yesterday, the Jordan 6 Infrared. Comment below, let me know if you was able to cop online, or you had a raffle, or just went out early, or even midday, or even today, and was able to get them in your size from a store such as maybe the Nike outlet, who knows, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Hibbett's, any of those stores, Finish Line. All the stores had the Jordan Infrared OG release, and basically the OG part comes from that 1991 era with the Jordan 6 and it having the Nike arrow on the back. Now, the Jordan 6 Infrared has been released several times throughout the year, but I remember back in 2014, one of my first resales, and when I really started collecting Jordans and reselling them, was the Jordan Infrared, which is the black with the infrared hits. And you know, it's an iconic colorway. He wore them in the All-Star game. It's an OG, so really a shoe that he actually wore on court. The black and red, which matches the Chicago Bulls colors. And it's just iconic. The style of the shoe, being that high top basketball shoe, sort of narrow, has the lace lock on it, the air bubble, all the treatment. But in 2014, when they released, I was able to get a pair, and somebody asked me for them, and they gave me a price that was crazy. And that's when I really started doing my research on when shoes sell out, people still want them. And the price value goes up, and especially people that have unlimited cash, or maybe they saved up for them or anticipated getting them during that release, but they got sold out. Whatever the case may be, so to pay an extra few bucks to get a shoe that may not return, or it may become more scarce for years. Think about it, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, you do the math, and they're releasing now, but with the Nike arrow on the back, and was able to get mine. Got them. Shout out to Nike. Probably took me about 8 minutes. So, and I got somebody already looking to get them from me. So I sort of wish I had doubled up. But basically online in my size, 9.5, they sold out for retail at most stores. And also it's due to being the tax refund season. I think the biggest memory in the story to tell would be what I call the tax time 12s. That Jordan 12 Master that I slept on. I had it in the cart, and I think they started going for like $500 back in 2015. And I just thought they looked okay. I never really was the biggest 12 fan at that time, but people went crazy for them. Same thing with the Jordan Bread last year around winter, or maybe even early spring, whenever they released. I slept on those. They sold out. The Jordan 9 with that black and red colorway. Normally the Jordan 9s don't really pop off like that unless it's an OG colorway or something real special, which I like them. But anyway, since we was talking about the Jordan 6, that whole OG era, I thought I'd take it back with a pair that I got, I think, in 2016. And it's gonna be the Jordan 6 Maroon OG. And of course, if you're not familiar with the Jordan 6 box, this is what they normally look like in the last few years. Well, as far as I can remember, with the cement on the bottom, flip up lid with the black with the infrared Jumpman, and the information on the side. And I actually put these in a shoe bag just to preserve the ice saw like a milky ice that they used on this pair to resemble the original. Ooh, the leather. The leather is really definitely on point. One thing about these shoes when they released, it was 220, which was high. And with the infrared sixes, I think they're at 200. And of course, Nike Air on the back. But this was the first time they was released since 1991. And everybody's like, okay, you don't know this is an OG colorway. I don't know exactly why it was like the maroon instead of like a typical Chicago red, like a gem red, infrared, or any of those type reds, but this is an OG colorway. And if you hunt hard enough, you should be able to find a pair. You may have to pay a little extra, of course. They sold out at first, but it was a lot of restocks on these. And I also saw some guys uploading video footage of getting these at outlets. So I paid $220 and I probably could have got them later. But it's all good because even if you get them for $180 and you save $40, down the line you're running across to $40 again. So, but if you can get that still, comment below. Let me know what you got these for. DS, dead stock that is. Nike Air treatment on the heel. Embroidered, just like the infrareds that dropped yesterday, February the 16th at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. And as far as the resale value on those, I think I've been seeing like $615 plus shipping. I mean, not $615, $315 plus shipping, $615 maybe one day. But yeah, $315 plus shipping is what I've been seeing a lot of. Of course, it's going to be somebody that has them less if they got 100 pairs or more. But yeah, milky ice bottom on the maroon sixes right here. With that maroon Jumpman. You got a little tiny hit of the maroon right there. The medial side, air unit. You got the spoiler on the back, the heel pull tab. And you also have the 3M, which is definitely gonna pop on those infrareds when you get those in black. And then when the light hits through these little pods. And then you have the 23, if you look at this in an angle, the way this moves. This also has a little texture on the toe box area, flat white laces. You might could do a lace swap with that maroon color, that might would hit hard. Maroon right here, Nike on one side and the Jumpman on the other side of the lace lock. And I see the style is to put the lace lock down here on the Jordan 6s. You got the burgundy tongue. And what do you have in here? Nike Air in the bottom in the footbed. And that's the same way the infrareds are gonna be. But this is leather throughout. And these was actually 2016, like I said. I got them in the fall. I can't remember the exact date. But I was excited to get them. And I'm really not pressed on selling these unless the price is right. Just to hold on to something that was only, remastered and, released 1991 to 2016. Like, that's a crazy amount of time to release a J. So in my opinion, this one should stay in the vault if possible. And as far as on feet, I don't need to do that. It's all good. Keep it dead stock, me personally. But I have seen a lot of people wearing these, and they look clean, especially if you're wearing it with the right fit. I think I had like some tan pants and like a polo that was striped with the maroon and white, with the maroon horse. But yeah. Comment below if you're a six collector. If you like the sixes, like, comment, share, subscribe. This is P.